Hey everyone, Karen here from RealEnergyFood.com, and today I want to share with you my 7 top tips to reaching your health goals faster. Because if you're anything like me, patience is not your virtue. Patience is not one of my virtues. And this time of year, we're often setting goals or making New Year's resolutions, and it can be frustrating when you feel like you're working towards your goals and they're just not happening fast enough. So these are my 7 tips to help you reach your health goals faster. So my tip number 1 is to track everything. And by this I mean one of the most powerful tools for doing this is a food and mood journal. And if you've heard me talk in other videos, you've probably heard me talk about a food and mood journal before, but it's writing down everything you eat, all your workouts, writing down if you meditated that day, writing down all these kind of pieces that make up your health journey, and then also write down how you feel. Were you anxious that day? Did you feel really good? How was your digestion? All these kind of things. And there's 2 ways that this helps you reach your goals faster. Okay, the first one is what you focus on improves. And so just the act of writing down your food and writing in your workouts means that you're likely to make better choices and actually get to do your workouts more. The second one, and I think the most powerful, is that it really starts to bring some awareness around what exactly works for your unique body, because we're all different. And so writing down all these activities and then how you feel helps you discover quicker what's really working for you so that you can tailor your approach and really help to meet your goals faster. Number 2 is schedule it in. So this one's such a game changer for me. I love scheduling everything in, and especially when it comes to meeting your health goals faster, scheduling in things like your meal planning or your exercise or things that you know you need to do to be able to meet your goals can be so important. It really helps, eliminate how many decisions we have to make during the day. It actually gives you more energy just by doing some of that little extra prep work up front by scheduling it all in. You've already got, it can be really draining to think, what am I going to have for dinner today? Or should I go to the gym or shouldn't I go to the gym? Whereas if you've got everything in the calendar, you don't have to think about it anymore. This is what I'm having for dinner today. I know that it's already prepped. All I've got to do is, chuck it in the oven and it's sorted. And same with the exercise. I know that 4 p.m. this day I'm just going to this class. This day I'm meeting my friend for a yoga class. It takes away those decisions to give you more energy on the fun things. Number 3, get accountability. Okay, so this one is one of the reasons that can be so game-changing for participants in things like my 30-day challenge, which is coming up on January 9th, or even a health coaching program, because accountability can be the one thing that really helps you get to your health goals faster. In fact, a research study done by Stanford University showed that participants who had a check-in phone call every 2 weeks about their progress actually were able to exercise or found themselves exercising 78% more than the people without a check-in. So just that small bit of accountability even gave them such better results. And they were actually in the study followed them for 18 months, and the ones that had this check-in during the study were able to maintain these exercise habits for the whole 18 months. Now, obviously you can do a group coaching program, or you can hire a personal trainer or a health coach or a nutritionist or somebody else to keep you accountable, but you can also just grab a friend and decide that on Thursdays you're going to meet for a walk around the park, or you can organize a kind of healthy date night with your partner where you maybe make a healthy dinner and prep for the week. You can make it, accountability doesn't mean that you have to buy a program. You just have to be able to find some way of checking in on yourself and making sure that you keep on track. Number 4 is sleep more. Okay, so this one might be a tricky one. This one's a tricky one for a lot of people, but really everything is improved if you can get some sleep. You have more energy, you're more productive, you're happier, you're more creative, you tend to have less sugar cravings and make better food choices. And so sleep is so important. It's one of the most underrated health hacks you can do. And so if it's hard for you though to add some extra hours in at the moment, I have put a link below this video to an article I wrote about improving your sleep quality. So if you can't improve the quantity, at least try and do some key things to improve your sleep quality, because it really does help you meet your health goals faster. Number 5 is have fun. Okay, my favorite one. So getting healthy and maintaining health habits is not meant to be boring or hard. Really, it's meant to be fun. And so choosing something that you love to do to get your body moving, whether it's a dance class, or maybe you love getting outside and riding your bike or running, or maybe you love, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, maybe you love snowboarding at the moment or snowshoeing. Or maybe you just love the gym classes. Doing something that you find fun is going to mean that you actually are able to maintain this into the long term and get your results faster. The same actually goes with food. So if you love burgers and pizzas, don't feel restricted and avoiding them forever. Just switch it up and make a healthier version. There are some amazing recipes out there for, cauliflower crust pizzas. Or I just came back from a camping trip actually, where some of my beautiful friends made us really delicious burgers using portobello mushrooms as the bun. We had homemade guacamole in them and they were super delicious and healthy. Number 6 is stress less. Okay, so stress might actually be one of these things that is holding you back from meeting your health goals faster. And stress has a really different impact on the body for different people, but in this busy society where we're rushing from one thing to another, and stress could really be impacting you. So my top tip for this isn't necessarily to avoid stress, but to have a time throughout the day. Set a timer on your phone to stop, what we like to call stop, drop, and belly breathe. So set a timer, stop for just a few minutes, and just even take 3 or 4 really deep belly breaths. So right deep down into your belly, breathe in slowly and breathe out, and it just turns off that fight and flight response, that adrenaline that's been surging around your body, and it lets your body know that the relaxation response can turn back on, and that you don't have a tiger chasing you, and starts to kind of change the chemical composition of some of these hormones that are running around in your body. So just take a few seconds each day to really take some deep belly breaths. And if you do also find yourself in a stressful situation at work, using this tool, like just taking a minute to just take some deep belly breaths, can really help reduce the impact that this stress is having on your body. And number 7 is keep it simple. Health stuff doesn't need to be complicated. Seriously, keep it simple and keep it small. Make these small, sustainable changes that you can continue over time. If you just changed 1 or 2 things every month for the whole year, in 12 months you would have these 12 new health habits that had really cemented in, that you were able to maintain for the rest of your life. Whereas what people do is they tend to jump into month 1 and they make all these changes. They change every aspect of their lifestyle. And that's great. They might be ahead of those people that were just making the small, steady changes in month 1. They might get better results in month 1, but it's hard to maintain over the long term. And many people find themselves that by month 12, they're actually all the way back where they started. Or for people who might have started on a really crash diet or something crazy in month 1, they might find they're even further back than where they started in month 12. So keep it simple, and also reduce the all or nothing thinking. If you don't have an hour to go to the gym, see if you can just do 10 minutes. If you if you have a chocolate brownie at morning tea, that doesn't mean that your whole day is ruined. That just means that you might need to balance it out and have a really healthy salad for lunch and make yourself, something with veggies for dinner. So keeping it simple, it may seem a little counterintuitive, but can actually help you meet your health goals faster. Okay, so I hope those 7 tips helped you out. If you liked this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And as I said, I do have my next 30-day Clean Living Challenge coming up on January 9th. I've teamed up with health coach Sarah Klein over from Whole Health Lab. and we are excited to bring you 30 days of clean food, movement, and mindfulness. So if you're interested in more, I'll make sure the link is below this video, and we would love to have you join us. Bye for now.